Imagine commanding a starship where the crew is composed entirely of alien women who are biologically programmed to be lethal, possessive, and fiercely loyal to their captain. You are Captain Elias Thorne, a human male in a galaxy where his species is considered rare, valuable, and dangerously fragile. But when a new enemy emerges, one that refuses to bow to the established order, you find yourself caught in the crossfire of a war that threatens to consume your entire sector. Welcome to Defiant Foes, the fourth steamy, action-packed, and hilariously chaotic installment in Tress's Monster Girls in Space series. If you love harem tropes, size difference romance, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a regular guy navigate a galaxy of deadly beauties who would literally tear the stars apart for him, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in sci-fi romance comedy, blending the visceral terror of space combat with the sizzling, heat-soaked reality of interspecies bonding. The narrative kicks off with Elias and his crew dealing with the aftermath of their previous adventures, only to find themselves targeted by a powerful syndicate that views his unique status as a resource to be seized. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of the ship's engines, the scent of exotic pheromones, and the creeping dread and delight of knowing that every threat against Elias is met with immediate, overwhelming, and often disproportionate violence from his crew. Tress excels at capturing the psychological comfort of being cherished by predators, making every tactical maneuver, every diplomatic insult, and every tender moment feel like a massive, hard-earned victory against a galaxy that wants to own him. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular protective harem trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about leveraging the unique biological abilities of his crew, from telepathic assassins to gravity-manipulating warriors to outsmart enemies who rely on traditional military logic. Watching Elias navigate the complex social hierarchy of his ship, mediate between jealous crewmates, and use his wits to turn a small skirmish into a sector-wide statement is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the romance and combat to life, perfectly capturing the deep, rumbling voices of the monster girls and Elias's breathless surrender to a bond that is as emotional as it is intensely physical. But beyond the spicy romance and the alien dynamics, the soul of Monster Girls in Space lies in its characters and the heavy emphasis on found family. Even though they are different species, the pull of the crew and the growing romantic tension between Elias and his expanding harem is undeniable. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as the couple navigates the quirks of alien biology and the hilarious misunderstandings of human courtship rituals. The emotional anchor of the story is the transition from employer-employer to deep, abiding love, proving that even in the cold vacuum of space, passion can burn bright. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major fleet assault targets the ship, forcing Elias and his crew to confront their deepest fears and unleash their full protective power. The finale is a breathtaking display of raw strength, aerial combat prowess, and raw, unbridled courage. They don't just save each other, they prove to themselves that they are a family, delivering a deeply satisfying, emotionally resonant, and incredibly steamy payoff that cements their bond forever. Defiant Foes is a triumph of the sci-fi romance genre. It is sweet, spicy, and unapologetically addictive. Tress has crafted a novel that perfectly captures the thrill of being claimed by a warrior from the stars. Plug in your headphones, wrap up in a blanket, and join Elias and his crew. The galaxy is dangerous, but their love is home.